We will continue to work together as communities and as citizens to stop evil, prevent violence, and protect the safety of all Americans.
Okay, according to this, the number of dead keep changing. It's up to 15 now. It says at least 15 people were killed in a shooting at an El Paso shopping center, according to Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. And it also states that number keeps changing. I hate to pin down a certain number, but I think it was definitely a large number. At least what I'm hearing, the reports between 15 and 20 are probably accurate.
Right now we're clearing all the location. This is a very large area, including the mall, all the retail areas. We are going through making sure that anybody that that's sheltered in place, that we get to them. We're also treating any persons that were injured in any form. So this is a large crime scene, a large area, so we are systematically going through it and making sure that anybody in the area, number one, we're ruling out that no one is a suspect, and we're also making sure that those people that were separated or hurt are getting the care that they need.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and touch on this story that I just found out about on Twitter.
So why? And that's really going to be a very interesting question. He wanted to survive this apparently, and maybe to get out his perverted message of his motivation. Now, was this motivated by religious conviction? Was it motivated by some political thinking? This is what law enforcement is trying to get at right now.
I really just activated this account today, and here's a shooting here. At least 19 killed, 40 hurt in El Paso, Texas shooting.
Well, you know, this is the second mass attack in a short period of time.
Suspect is in custody. It says one white male suspect in his 20s taken into custody without incident. At least 22 people hospitalized, including one who died. 9 in critical but stable condition. One patient is 4 months old. He said he thinks most of the victims were shot at a Walmart in the shopping complex. He said the store was at capacity as many customers were there to buy back-to-school supplies. Apparently the suspect is 21-year-old Patrick Crusius. According to this, a person was in custody after a shooter went on a rampage Saturday at a shopping mall.
Didn't take his own life. Apparently must have surrendered. Otherwise, the police would have taken care of business here. So why? And that's really going to be a very interesting question. He wanted to survive this apparently, and maybe to get out his perverted message of his motivation. Now, was this motivated by religious conviction? Was it motivated by some political thinking? This is what law enforcement is trying to get at right now.
You know, there's always the concern that somebody might see this and a copycat. How big of a concern is this?
Yeah, I just want to touch on this a little bit further. They had received reports of multiple shooters, but they later said they did not believe there was more than one gunman. And this was at the Cielo Vista Mall. They're advising people to stay away from the area. The ATF and the FBI responded to the scene. They say a 4-month-old child was among the patients. All of the victims suffered traumatic injuries in Saturday's attack. No additional details about the victims, including the one who died. 2 children at ages 2 and 9 were stabilized at the medical center before being transferred to the neighboring El Paso Children's Hospital. Looks like this is the scene of the crime. Apparently there was an active shooter at a Walmart near Cielo Vista Mall in El Paso, Texas. According to a witness, he was about to go into the Walmart when he heard more than 10 gunshots. He said he saw at least one person, an elderly lady, fall to the ground, but he's not sure if she was shot. Details of the shooting were still emerging, but many people took to social media to report information and post video. Apparently there's a lot of people donating blood. I guess there are still blood donations needed. No one was shot at the mall. It says no one was shot at Cielo Vista Mall or on its property.
I was in a store, I think it's called Fanatics or something, just a sports store. I was buying a jersey, and the little kid ran in there and was telling us it's an active shooter in Walmart, but we didn't pay no.
That's the voice of a witness.
Hands up, hands up! All line up there.
Over here. That way. Yeah, that way. No, you can't go to your car. You can go that way.